So in 2018, childcare, or the lack thereof, was not really a part of our local economic development conversation. It's kind of high. So when the Iowa Women's Foundation pulled together our community to share that we were indeed considered a childcare desert, and it was only going to get worse, we recognized the need to be a part of the solution. So we formed a committee of childcare experts, engaged business, and community partners. So this is where our relationship began with First Children's Finance. Vicki Sickles with Quad Counties for Kids recommended that our committee engage with First Children's Finance to conduct a needs assessment. The results of this assessment helped us identify that at least part of our solution would be to build a new childcare facility. And after a while, this seemed to be the easy part. Learning to navigate the complexities of the world of childcare, the language, the education, certification requirements, not to mention the financial aspect, became quite overwhelming. And then, I like to call this the knight in shining armor, white horse moment. We reached back out to First Children's Finance and found out that they could assist us in creating a strong business plan, along with navigating us through financial projections and strategic planning to help us get on the track for success. So this truly was a game changer. Nobody goes into a project like this thinking that they're going to make money, but staring down a spreadsheet of red doesn't exactly scream confidence when seeking financial contributions. So First Children's Finance not only educated the committee on ways that we could adjust our plan to offset some of those deficits, but they also helped us create possible solutions as we prepared to seek additional funding sources. So thanks in large part to First Children's Finance assistance in planning and incredible community support, in November 2021, we broke ground, and in August of 2023, we opened Greater Connections Childhood Development Center. It's a $4 million facility that can serve 178 children from the ages of 6 weeks to 11 years. And our hospital's Chief Human Resource Officer, Amy Reek, worked closely with First Children's Finance and her leadership team at Greater Regional Health to communicate the pathway for success, as they were the primary contributors to make the facility possible. So I did ask our director, Melissa Zelmer, to share a few words with you all. So she shared the following. We currently have 173 children enrolled in Greater Connections Childhood Development Center, which is further along than we plan to be at this time. So that's great. We have 41 staff employed. 6 of those staff will be completing their CDA by July, making a total of 7. At Greater Connections Childhood Development Center, we believe that our program and services offer developmentally appropriate curriculum, and we strive to enhance social, emotional, physical, and intellectual growth beginning in infancy. We're committed to providing an environment that nurtures growth through connections and play. And as many know, quality childcare is a struggle for many communities. We're thankful for our community support, including parents, families, businesses, and our community partners that allow us to provide quality programming in a rural community. It takes a strong community partnership to ensure we can meet families' interests and needs while providing a financially responsible program. We're truly blessed with a supportive environment. And then, I think as I was listening to the first story, I think we could all kind of have that Paul Harvey moment of like, now for the rest of the story. There's a lot of things that kind of get left out of these summaries, but I did just want to make a note that a couple of weeks ago I did get to attend Heartland Economic Development Training as a board member, and I thought it was, I attended the training as a trainee 8 years ago, and it wasn't a part of that conversation. Childcare wasn't a part of that conversation during my time at the training, But this year, we did a section, it was like 15 ideas in 15 minutes, and I think the first 8 were based around childcare. So I think, you know, even though you guys have known about about this for these challenges for much longer, I think it's great for the recognition that our economic and community development leaders are noticing and becoming a part of the solution. So, thank you.